Welcome to Hope and Belonging Highlight. I'm Allison Wickline Burns, and joining me for today's highlight is Hope Robinson, our Director of Foster Care. Hope, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And our Hope and Belonging Highlight series is a new series where we are going to chat about topics related to the work we do, as well as the populations we love and serve. We hope that you guys will stay tuned as we post these videos every month on social media. February is Black History Month. So, in our first highlight, we want to focus on the disparities faced by Black youth in the child welfare system. So, Hope, I know this is a big topic to tackle, but what can you tell us about those disparities or differences that Black children can face in the child welfare system?
Well, Black History Month is a powerful reminder for us to pause and reflect on the racial inequities that exist within the foster care system. Black children tend to make up 14% of the general child population, but represent 23% of the foster care population. Several studies have been done that delve deeper into why there are a higher percentage of Black children in the foster care system compared to other children. What has been discovered is that the systemic inequities, stereotypes, and biases have contributed to the overrepresentation of Black youth in the foster care system. To date, Black children are less likely to be reunified with their family compared to other youth in the foster care system. They're also less likely to achieve permanency. Sadly, the outcomes often include higher risk of these youth becoming homeless and incarceration once they age out of the foster care system.
Okay. And I mentioned earlier, this is obviously a big topic. It's a very complex issue. But what are some ways that we can address this issue, can improve it, can improve the outcomes for these children and these teens? Or what are some ways that maybe this is being addressed and this is in the process of being fixed?
There are several ways that we can address this pressing issue. One is removing racism within the foster care system, increasing placement with relatives, which we refer to as kinship care, improving educational stability. And the most important piece is just us educating ourselves, reading books and articles on the experiences of Black children in foster care. So in order for us to affect change, education is the first step. Also advocating at your local and state level, all lead to improving changes and better outcomes within the foster care system.
Okay. And you mentioned kinship care as one way to address this issue. For people who aren't familiar, I know foster care is a big term. It gets thrown around a lot. We hear it a lot. People are very familiar with it. Can you just describe a little bit about what kinship care means for people who aren't familiar?
So kinship care allows a family member or a close individual that has a emotional connection to the youth to become a approved caregiver. Kinship care allows youth to feel comfortable because they're being placed with someone that's typically close to them and someone that they know and trust, and allows them to maintain family and cultural connections.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time and your insight today. We really appreciate it. And thank you for being our first guest for our Hope and Belonging Highlight series. And for those of you watching, thank you so much for your time and for staying with us. We really appreciate it. We appreciate your interest in this new series. Please like, comment, or share this video. Any engagement is great. And we will also have some more information on our website, depaucr.org/HB highlight. So you can check that out as well. If you want to learn more about our kinship care program or just the disparities faced by Black youth, we'll have some reading materials there as well. Thank you again for watching. We appreciate it. Bye.